It's Selection Monday on the NJCAA network, and 6 teams await their destiny in the 2023 NJCAA Men's Lacrosse Championship. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Zach McKinstry, and I'm extremely excited for this tournament because all 6 teams about to be announced have the talent to make a run and claim a national title. What a season it's been, and it will conclude in Bel Air, Maryland, with 1 team hoisting a trophy. Let's take a look at the tournament format. The top 2 teams get an automatic bye into the semifinal, with the other 4 teams competing in a play-in game at the site of the higher seed on May the 6th. Once those games are played, the teams will be reseeded for the final 4 to be played the following weekend, May 13th and 14th in Bel Air, Maryland. Now that we got that out of the way, let's see who the 1 seed is in our 2023 NJCAA Men's Lacrosse Championship. The number 1 overall seed is Harford Community College and the Fighting Owls. Is this the year the Fighting Owls finally get over the hump? This marks the 5th straight NJCAA Men's Lacrosse Championship Harford has been a part of. They went to the national championship game in 2021, but lost a heartbreaker in double overtime to Nassau, and they have never won a national title. They took down CCBC Essex in the Region 20 Championship to secure an undefeated season this year, which included an 11-8 win over Nassau. Goalie Alex Eppel had 14 saves in that game, and his .614 goals against average is 2nd in the country. Offensively, scoring comes from all over. 3 players on that side with 20 or more goals this year. On the left side of the bracket in the play-in game, the 4 seed is CCBC Essex and the Knights. The Knights are making their 29th national tournament appearance after a 7-5 season, which included a spot in the Region 20 Championship against Harford. Led by head coach Tyler Covey, who had plenty of offensive success, the Knights led the NJCAA in goals, assists, and shots in 2021 and were 2nd in goals per game last year. They hope to find this spark to that offense as they will play the 5 seed in that play-in game. That is Howard Community College and the Dragons. The 5 and 6 Dragons had one of their toughest schedules in the country this year, with their final 5 games coming against ranked opponents. They hope to use that top experience to their advantage, as this will be the 4th time they play CCBC Essex this year, going 1-2 in the 3 games so far. On the right side of the bracket, let's start with the 2 seed and the automatic bid to the semifinal. It is Nassau, the NJCAA Men's Lacrosse powerhouse, 23 national titles dating back to 1970, and another solid team this year vying for a championship run. Looking to three-peat, the Lions are led by Cameron Gill, who had 7 points in the championship final last year and has followed it up in his sophomore campaign with a team-leading 32 goals and 51 points. The Lions also have the best goalkeeper in JUCO lacrosse today, with Andrew Tittman, who leads the nation with a .505 goals against average and a 70.2% save percentage. On to the 3 seed, and in the play-in game, it is Onondaga Community College and the Lasers. The 12-time national champs haven't claimed the title since 2019, but are a serious contender as the 3 seed this year. They lost 2 of 3 to start the season, a 12-9 loss at Nassau, and they gave Harford their biggest scare of the season in a 15-14 overtime defeat. Since then, they have won 9 straight in dominating fashion, outscoring opponents 218-45 in that span. The Lasers have the best offense in the nation, averaging 20.91 goals per game, an unheard of stat, fronted by one of the best stories in all of JUCO, Anna Haley's Dox Tater. The sophomore attack was involved in a serious car accident as a teenager, which left him in a coma for 4 days. He had to relearn how to walk, but never gave up on his dream of lacrosse. And this season, he led the NJCAA in assists and points. A great story of resilience, and many cheering for him as he tries to lead the Lasers back to a title. They will be playing in the play-in game. The final seed, it is Genesee Community College and the Cougars. The Cougars have won 7 of their last 8, including a Region 3B championship. That one loss came at the hands of Onondaga, 16-11. The Cougars will look for revenge with the nation's top goal scorer, Christian Lefebvre, who has netted 54 goals this season. as we look back to the overall bracket with the 1 seed, Harford Community College on the left side. Again, an automatic bid to the semifinal. CCBC Essex and Howard will play in that play-in game to try and get to the Final Four. On the right side is Nassau. It is Onondaga and Genesee that will be in the play-in game. And a reminder, once those play-in games are complete, everything is reseeded, so the sides of the bracket don't matter too much. So there are the 6 teams: Harford, CCBC, Essex. It's Howard Community College, Nassau, Onondaga, and then Genesee Community College, the 6 that will be playing for a championship, and it's going to be good. Some great matchups there, some great storylines, and we are excited for it. So thanks everybody that tuned in to the NJCAA Network today for the Men's Lacrosse Selection Show, and we will see you in Bel Air, Maryland on May 13th and 14th.